The Knicks have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Pass to Markkanen. And the three off target.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
And so Mike Brown calls a timeout. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. Their last meeting was in Orlando, where they were unable to fight off the Magic.
And their last time against this club, they really fell short at the free throw line.
Yeah, and that was the difference, really. I mean, you think about it, they didn't knock them down at the same rate, and that hurt a bit.
Making a change. Hachimura is checked in. shooting at a high percentage. All teams aim to do that. Let's see the league's best. Number 1, the Magic.
Are just tremendously disciplined offensively, always looking for the best possible shot. That's how they've gotten that field goal percentage to skyrocket.
New York trailing. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Bridges shot. Good.
Bridges showing you the range right there.
And so it's Daniels who brings up the ball for Orlando. A fantastic stretch this group has strung together. 8 wins and counting.
Just playing really solid basketball right now. They're trusting each other more out there and attacking as a group. They're a fist, not individual fingers, which has made them tough to beat.
And this has got to be, Clark, one of the best offenses in Knicks franchise history.
Yeah, you look at the two-man game between Brunson and Town, Kevin, and it's virtually unstoppable. And they've got the defenders to hold up at the other end as well. This is a rock-solid crew.
Now Fox. After Mikal Bridges missing on that last three-pointer.
It has got to be terribly frustrating to deal with Anthony Davis when you're guarding him. I mean, you try to get physical with him, you don't give him a clean look, and he still winds up with the bucket and the foul.
On the free throw, no good. So, Clark, as the season is drawing to a close, younger players might be feeling the mental fatigue of the totality of the season right now.
Yeah, I don't think there's any question about that. And that's where team leadership comes into play. Your veteran players, not only in words, but in example, can help young players properly approach this segment of the season. What they do and how they say what they say is really important for the older, more experienced guys to help the younger players navigate this stretch.
Now here is Hachimura following the miss by Anthony Davis. Here's Brunson. That's it. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
And Brunson recognizes how to execute inside. The D must be more physical with it.
Here's Daniels. Takes it off the glass. Daniels has got 8.
And you can see he's got a little bounce in his step. 3 out of 4.
Do something, Jalen. Oh, yeah. Okay. We back up.
11 points for him in that last game against Orlando.
And he didn't take any plays
They don't set a screen.
Defensive end. I mean, he wound up with 4 steals on the night.
Really good shot contest there. It made it tough for the shooter.
Bridges against Daniels. And here is Fox. Still yet to score. 5 to shoot. And here's Vassell
Big
from the arc. Drills it from outside.
And what do you expect from Vassell? He's an accurate shooter from the perimeter.
Pass to Shumshay. Back to Bridges. Bridges sets the screen for Brunson. Brunson with another miss.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
On the wing, Bridges, guarded by Fox. Here's Brunson, and Davis sends it back.
Davis showing you with that swat, he is always a defensive player of the year caliber candidate.
Adebayo with this screen on Bridges. Outside for Davis. The 3. Vassell, no good. New York's gone 2 of 5 from three-point land here in the first quarter. Back to Hart. Brunson scanning the floor. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
One of his great attributes is Brunson is very aggressive as an offensive player. He's not ever going to let a foul keep him from doing what he wants to do.
First team foul. Jalen Brunson at the line. One shot.
Second round pick back in 2018. Stardom wasn't expected for Jalen Brunson, but he's always been a winner.
You look at his physical attributes, nothing jumps out at you, but it's all between the ears with him. The skill, the footwork, the vision, that's what makes him elite. And we've seen several lead changes tonight, neither team giving an inch.
Yeah, and the lead has changed hands, and it just hasn't stayed in those hands very long when it's changed. Back and forth we go.
We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Hey, well, this Knicks team has grit. Jalen Brunson said, quote, no matter what the situation is, we are going to attack it. No matter who's in front of us, we are going to grind. Guys?
No quit. All right, Allie, we thank you very much. Markkanen's checked in for New York. Pass to Bridges. It's Hart on the wing. And he drives in. Just 4 to shoot. And the Knicks miss again. Orlando leading. Let's go to the sideline. He got something on Lauri Markkanen. Allie, how is he?
Guys, I was able to talk with the head athletic trainer of the Knicks about his status. He let me know that it's a strained hip, which causes plenty of soreness and shooting pain in that area. They've made the call that they feel it's okay for him to play. And even though there's a moderate recovery time, he's also confident at the moment to be back on the floor.
Good information as always, Allie. We thank you.
Yeah, you know, sometimes the hardest part about this situation is just not knowing. At least we have a bit more clarity now.
Now, here's Fox. Still scoreless. Bridges finds Hart. New York moving it around. There's Markkanen. Yep, it counts.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Now, here's Fox. A good portion of the scoring has come from him. He averages more than 18 points a game.
Here he comes, and there he goes.
Oh, look at him punish that rim.
Boy, the guys on the bench loving every minute of that one.
And that great replay brought to us by the AT&T Connected Cam. Brunson the pass to Markkanen. Takes a 3. Out to Brunson. In the corner, it's Bridges. Can't tie it up as that one misses. Magic leading by 3. It's George on the wing. Back to Daniels. It's George on the wing. 3-pointer. And that one's good. Daniels. Daniels has got 14 points.
Boy, you could see it and feel it in his eyes at the start of this period. He is on a mission.
Brunson goes in. Bridges, no one around him. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark.
You can tell he's just a touch out of sync here. But he's battling, continuing to fight.
Bridges missing again.
He's having trouble getting anything to go right now.
Bridges with the steal. Excellent defense from Daniels.
Well, he's kind of deflating their chances, and I know he really wants to help the team, but this is not the way to go about it.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
New York, no good that time either.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
Pass to Conan Niederhauser. The shot's good on the assist by Daniel. And now it's an 11-point Magic lead. 1:22 left in the first. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Markkanen from outside. A three-pointer is right on target. 5 points in the game.
And the quick trigger of Markkanen is impressive. He's got such a fluid release, too, especially on these catch-and-shoot jumpers.
On the wing, George. Daniels from outside. And again, it's the Magic from deep.
And the story here, Kevin, early on, is how well they've shot the basketball.
Very high percentage so far, and if you want to start a game hot, that's the way to do it.
Now here's Brunson. Coming off a 10-point game his last outing.
Defenses have to anticipate that Brunson will put them in awkward, tough situations. He's got a knack for it with his change of pace and quietly physical play as a point guard.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That one falls for Brunson.
You talk about a high motor, mental tenacity and toughness. Brunson wears defenses down, even when they throw different people at him.
Catching up on the changes for New York. Diawara's checked in. Hachimura comes in for Josh Hart. Ryan is checked in for Lauri Markkanen. And Thomas subbed in for Mikal Bridges. Now, here's Thomas. 9-point game his last outing. And a wide open look for Hachimura. Good, and the assist goes to Thomas. Hachimura's got 5.
It's such a plus for Hachimura when he's forcing the defense to defend him behind the arc.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
The Magic shooting their second and third free throws tonight. The Knicks making a switch here. He's off on the second. With 1 on the clock. Oh, and the buzzer beater's good.
1 eye on the rim, 1 eye on the clock. Nice job.
What was really impressive there, though, guys, was that he could have rushed it and panicked, and yet he kept his cool and splashed it.
And so it's the Orlando Magic in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. Their shooting has been the big key. Their percentage from the field so far has been terrific. We come back right after this. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Magic?
They've looked to fire as much as possible from outside the arc, and so far they are hitting at a high clip.
Cultivating a lot of assists right now, which is beautiful to see. Love the way they're working that ball around.
And so in the game for the Magic, they've got Landry Shamet. George is out there with Desmond Bane. And it's Conan Niederhauser in at the 5. Pass to Bane. Over to the left wing. It's stolen by Alvarado. Now here's Bryant. And that one comes up a bit short. Now Shamet. He's guarded by Thomas. And it's Shamet missing. Knicks trail by 8. A drive by Bryant. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
And right there, you see the decision-making ability of Hachimura. Sets his man up perfectly.
The free throw drops for Bryant. And GA, you know, some people argue that defense has declined in recent years. Would you agree?
I think mostly it's just harder to defend in today's game. You have to cover so much more ground, and with the lack of physicality, it just makes it more challenging.
Enzo Thomas will bring it up for the New York Knicks. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter.
He loves to attack from the inside. This is Hachimura's comfort zone, no doubt.
And so here's Orlando. Rui Hachimura picking up that last basket. Outside, Bane. The dunk and the foul, a powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. Rui Hachimura picks one up.
The knee just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA. The lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
And what you love about Bane is just how hard he works. His drive to keep getting better on display.
And the dunk by Hachimura.
And some hang time on the rim. Puts a little cherry on the top of that slam.
Well, those kind of displays of strength can get one team rolling.
And can put the other team on its heels. We'll see how it plays out.
Now, here's Bane. They look to him for part of their offensive attack. Right now, he averages nearly 12 points a game.
He's used to sharing the love. Exceptional timing on that pass.
Here's Alvarado. Still without a basket. Here's Bryant. New York moving the ball around. Up it goes, and the Magic lead is cut to just 3 points on the basket from Alvarado.
Just a little confusion among the D as to who was supposed to be on it.
The shot goes in. First shot, first basket. Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Takes a step back. Here's Thomas. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
Just a persistent player. Even when you hit Thomas, he just stays in control on that shot.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
And that 82% free throw percentage this season must have him feeling pretty good about himself at the line.
And guys, I think that's a tribute to his work ethic. I mean, it's not by accident that he's enjoying the success he is at the free throw line. He's found his game in the second quarter, looking very assertive now.
And so Mike Brown calls a timeout. Coach needs a moment to talk things over.
Your next City Kid.
Check in for Cameron Thomas. Now that we have a second, take a look at the teams that have scored the most points off turnovers over the last 10 games. Number 1, the Magic. Second, the Knicks.
Yeah, both of these teams of late forcing turnovers and converting them into offense at the other end.
Hart outside. Back to Brunson. Three-pointer. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo. Magic leading by 5. Davis with it. Hart covering. And it's Fox with the jam.
How about the vertical from Fox? Throwing it down with authority. Go get it, young fella.
Brunson, that's a two-pointer. And the Knicks miss again.
Clear he's pressing a little bit right now, and that's not going to help.
Davis with a screen on Brunson. Here's Fox, and it's Fox with the jam.
Fox is so good at exploiting the pick and roll. When the defense goes under the screen, he knows exactly what to do. Burn him with the jumper.
Outside Bryant. Back to Brunson, and they get it. New York, no good that time either.
That is not the shot you need to be looking for when you're trying to break out of a slump.
Here's Daniels. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Last game matched up with the Magic. A tough loss there.
Yeah, on the road, you're already a little out of your element. Then the misses from the line become contagious.
And, you know, one of the things about missing free throws is not only are you not getting points yourself, but it allows the other team to maintain momentum or keep a rally going.
A capable shooter from all three levels, and Bridges with the smooth release.
Outside, Dane. Pass to Daniel. 6 on the shot clock. The Magic need to get a shot off here. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. Let's see some of the numbers here for Devin Vassell.
And the biggest takeaway when you look at his numbers is how good his three-point shooting has been the past 5 games. He's finding the open spots on the perimeter, and when he's getting good looks, boy, he is not missing.
The Knicks making a switch here. Shumshe's checked in. Pass to Hart. Here's Shumshe. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Adebayo with the screen on Brunson. Fox passes to Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
Hard not to respect how good Fox is in the pick and roll. Excellent at making the pocket pass.
Pass to Shumshe. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Shumshe's got 4 points this quarter.
Nice job creating for the easy deuce.
Gets Davis on the wing. Back to Daniels. Shoots the 3. That's in there. Davis with the assist. Davis has got his 6th assist on the night.
I really like how he's playing tonight, taking good, smart shots, playing his game.
Now here's Brunson. 8 points for him. Here's Shumshe, and he jams it with authority.
Just a terrific effort on the offensive glass. That's how they're going to cut into this league.
Great. A dunk like that is sure to give them a spark.
Which is a spark they desperately need. They've got to ramp up the intensity.
Sinks the triple.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
Hachimura with a screen on Bain. Bridges misses. Magic leading by 8. Clark, one of the better two-way wings in the NBA, Mikal Bridges.
Yeah, he's a versatile defender. Has really improved offensively recently, in my estimation. Was second in Defensive Player of the Year voting one time. And over time, like I said, I think he's really added to and rounded out his offensive game.
And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thank you, guys. Mikal Bridges is very comfortable with his mid-range and in-between game. He said when it comes to the basketball court, it's not just the rims and the threes. You have the rest of the court, too. Now, not everyone is effective with those middle-distance shots, but Mikal always has been. Back to you.
Oh, yeah, he can knock them down. Thanks a lot, Allie. And so here is New York. The Magic getting the bucket. Back to Brunson. Some nice passing by New York here. They set the screen. Here's Bridges, and they pick up 2. Bridges has got 10 points.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash-mouth physical basketball, guys.
Now here is Davis. He provides a good amount of offense for the team, averaging around 11.5 points a game.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
Here's Brunson. They trail by 11. Pass to Bridges. Out to Brunson. Misses the 3.
He's going through a bit of adversity right now. They really need him to pick it up, though.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And a moment here to check out the stats for Mikal Bridges. putting up about 18 points per, 3 assists and 4 rebounds. And you talk about guys who just have a nose for putting up points. He is one of them.
Yeah, he sure is, and he rarely has back-to-back bad games. If he has an off night, he usually follows that up with a big night.
That free throw good from Daniels. And New York making a change here. Markkanen's checked in. Both free throws good from Daniels.
No wasted trips at all. They're taking care of business at the line.
One way to protect the lead, knock down those free throws, and 100% free throwing for the quarter, that's superb.
Now here's Brunson. 8 points for him. Left side Markkanen. Bane with the steal. Here's Conan Niederhauser. Outside Daniel. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's on Lauri Markkanen.
All the officials are all over that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
That free throw, no good. That's off as well, so he misses both.
And really, as solid as he's been at the line, I had already chalked those points up. Goes to show you, though, don't take anything for granted.
Daniels into the lane. Bane kicks to Dinwiddie. In the corner, it's Bane. And it's off from three-point range. Knicks trail by 13. Hart outside. Markkanen from outside. And Desmond Bane pulls it down. And so it's Bane with it. He'll bring it up for the Magic. This is the most they've led by 13 points.
Another foul would give him 3 before the half. Something to keep an eye on, guys.
The Magic have missed 4 of their 8 free throws up to this point. Things not really going their way at the line yet.
And collectively, they're only about 73% as a unit right now.
Guys, strictly in terms of their percentage, their free throw shooting has deteriorated a considerable amount since last season.
He's off on the first. And he's good on the second. There's 1:47 left in the second quarter. Pass to Shumshay. It's Hart on the wing. Markkanen sets the pick for Hart. Shot clock at 3. Trey T that time from Bane. Magic leading by 14. They set the pick. Here's Dinwiddie. Pass to Bane. Here's Wolf, defended by Hart. Shoots. Wolf, no good.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Here's Daniels. Kicks it out to Dinwiddie. Orlando moving the ball around. Bane with it. Hart covering. In the corner, Daniels. Nailed from three-point land. Daniels has got 39.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident, too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all this work from behind the arc.
And here's Daniels. After the and good, he hits it again.
It's unbelievable. He's now 5th in the number of 40-point games in a single season.
One of the more bankable scorers this league has ever seen. You have to marvel at his consistency. His scoring has been eye-opening. Puts up a 3, and he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's the Orlando Magic with a sizable lead as the quarter wraps up. They're ahead 16 points. Their work from beyond the arc has been a highlight. A lot of threes finding the bottom of the bucket. Right back after this break.
Thanks for joining us, everybody. An uphill battle so far for the New York Knicks.
I'll say this. Yeah, you want to protect the paint. But when you're getting killed from long range, you have to make the adjustment defensively. They're not going to win like this.
Seems highly unlikely, indeed. And right now, let's see who's jostling for Rookie of the Year.
There's impressive talent in this class, and the top dogs are battling.
Each guy wants this award bad, and you know they're going to be talking trash to one another all season long.
That'll do it for our show tonight. Thanks for joining us, and we'll send you back to Kevin Harlan for more hoops action.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. You look at the Prophet in this game, he's been everywhere.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
Magic leading by 16. They've got Markkanen. Mikal Bridges out there with Jalen Brunson. Then it's Josh Hart. And it's Shumshay in at the 5. Home in the paint. That's the group for Mike Brown as we get going here in the second half.
Second chance points kill you. It's a strength of Adebayo picking up the garbage and putting it in.
Brunson against Fox. Brunson kicks to Hart. Bridges deciding where to go with it. Here's Shumshay. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Shumshay's got 10.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
Now here's Davis. And a wide open look for Daniels. Knocks down the 3 ball. Daniels has got 44. Knicks trail by 19. Here's Bridges. He's got 10. Markkanen sets the pick for Bridges. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
And looking at the numbers for De'Aaron Fox, some nice work from him over the last 10 games. First in free throw shooting, and he's in the top 20 in assists per game. His talent for creating easy buckets for his teammates is such an asset.
And it's nice when you have the NBA's best free throw shooter just keep the ball in his hands in clutch situations. He's been completely automatic this season.
With strong athleticism, Adebayo can finish just about any lob with his large catch radius.
And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for the Knicks. Hart outside. Pass to Shumshay. Shoots over Vassell. Shumshay, no good.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
It's Vassell on the wing. No good on the 3.
Well defended that time. He's a shooter that the D has to close down on quickly when he's ready to pull the trigger. And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. Brunson finds Markkanen. Hart outside. And again, it's the Knicks missing. Magic leading by 21. Adebayo with the screen on Bridges. Here's Daniels. Lays it up off the glass. Daniels has got 46 points.
Strong work for him at the offensive end, helping them to maintain that lead.
And so Mike Brown calls a timeout. He's ready to talk things through with them. The Prophet really making a difference here.
Just killing it from deep. They've got to be all up in his jersey at all times. Give him even an inch, and you're just asking for him to drop another triple on you.
Here is the 2K leaderboard in the season's second half. These teams have been really passing the ball well. Number 1, the Magic.
Clearly, this group's on the same page offensively, and the chemistry continues to improve as well. The assist totals off the charts.
Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. And there's the bucket for Markkanen.
And Markkanen has a beautiful stroke. Superb at getting himself squared up, and then quick with the release. He fires it right away.
Now, here's Bane. 6 points for him. And it's hauled in by Lauri Markkanen. You know, Greg, in recent seasons, Lauri Markkanen has taken on a leadership role.
And Markkanen has been the featured player on some very young teams, and he's really embraced that role, proving to be a positive influence both on and off the court.
Here now is Dinwiddie. After Jalen Brunson getting his shot to go from deep. On the wing, Bane. Defended by Hart. With the teardrop, and Markkanen lays it up and in. Markkanen's got 5 points now in the quarter.
So much fun watching Markkanen catch fire like this. He's a capable, efficient scorer who does it at a high rate.
Dinwiddie, he dents the rim with a two-handed slam. Wow.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
What's up?
Knicks trail by 18. Up top, Hart. For 3, Bridges. Rebounded by Conan Niederhauser. Conan Niederhauser's got his 5th rebound in this one.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. Strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
What? You mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas. I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
And that high release point really helps Vassell in that mid-range area.
Pass to Shumshay. Back to Brunson. On the wing, Markkanen. Pocket 6. Here's Hart. Rebounded by Conan Niederhauser.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
Dinwiddie surveying the floor. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
Excellent at running the pick and roll. Dinwiddie just taking what he sees as available.
Pass to Hart. Here's Shumshay. Now here's Markkanen. Dinwiddie covering. And here is Bridges. Off target from outside. Dinwiddie outside. Pass to Vassell. Bridges with the steal. Here's Shumshay. Some nice passing by New York here. Markkanen sets the pick for Hart. And here's Brunson outside. Connects from three-point range. Brunson's got 14 points for the game. And so it's Dinwiddie with it. He'll bring it up for the Orlando Magic. Earlier, they held a 23-point lead. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
His improving ability to pass has made Dinwiddie scary with the ball in his hands.
Pass to Shumshay. Hart kicks to Bridges. And he drops it in from the low post. 12 points for him.
I think he's got a big speed advantage in that matchup. It could actually be a blow-by every single time.
Dinwiddie drives in. And stolen by Hart. Pass to Brunson. The three-pointer, no good.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And what I like about it, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it, gritty and rough, but that's how you win games.
Now Hart, after Spencer Dinwiddie missing on that last three-pointer, and it's out of bounds to New York. They'll retain possession. Let's take a second look at that fantastic block.
Such great timing, defensive awareness, too. When you have to face a defender that can reject you like this, it certainly can change your approach.
Thomas checked in for New York. And a change for the Magic. Larson's checked in. Six to shoot. New York needs to get off a shot. Markkanen can't get it to go. Orlando leading by 17. Now here's Dinwiddie to the middle. Pass to Larson. Power down with both hands.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, you know, with that size difference, that's not an easy shot. I mean, I don't care how close to the rim he is, that's a tough shot.
Here's Thomas. The Magic getting the bucket. Hart the pass to Thomas. Outside, Markkanen. Shoots over Shamet. And it's wide right. It's off the rim. Orlando's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Down low. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
Exactly what you've come to expect from Dinwiddie, a true combo guard who'll spread it around for you.
In the corner, it's Bridges. Pass to Hart. Jacks up a three. Rebound by the Magic. Conan Niederhauser's got double-digit rebounds now in the game.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
Now, here's Dinwiddie. Marvelous lead pass, and he throws it down.
And their balanced effort at both ends has hushed this crowd.
Yeah, you said the key word there, balanced. I mean, their big lead owes as much to their defense as their offense.
That's good for Thomas on the assist by Bridges. And that's now 7 points for Cameron Thomas. Magic leading by 21. They set the pick to the inside. Conan Niederhauser.
Hey, the unselfishness there by Dinwiddie, you love it. He's all about doing what's best for the team.
Thomas with the ball. 7 points in the game. To Hart, fires from deep, gets it to go from beyond the arc. Hart's got 6 points.
You know, confidence is a big part of success in the NBA, and when Hart is assertive like this, it helps him get going.
Dinwiddie drives in, laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Now here's Thomas. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 11 points a game. Now Shamet. 52 seconds left to play in the third. Here's Conan Niederhauser. And he battles for the ball and gets the second chance bucket. Conan Niederhauser's got 12 points in just the second half. Thomas dishes to Markkanen. Out to Bridges. Hits the three-point bomb. Bridges got 5 points now in the quarter.
He's been doing some real damage from range. 2 threes in the first half. Now 1 in the second.
82. Here's Dinwiddie. Conan Niederhauser. It's good on the putback. Conan Niederhauser's got 20 points.
Oh, and a nice job of turning that miss into 2 points on the tip in.
Hustle points, I believe they call them. Hustle points right there.
And great instincts, too, guys, anticipating where the miss was going.
Outside, marking it. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. Magic out in front, just dominating this one. We'll take a quick break, then get you back to the action. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery.
And they'd love to see every possession in this way. True team basketball.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. And so in the game for the Magic, we've got George, and it's Shamet in at the shooting guard. Now Shamet, after Jalen Brunson missing on that last three-pointer. Hey, Clark, we know residual.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, he is a highlight reel unto himself, guys.
That could be a contender for the dunk of the year, I think.
Without question, a crowd pleaser to the 10th degree.
Oh, good on the triple.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the three.
New York's gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Hachimura kicks to Bryant. Brunson with a clean look. Brunson with another miss.
Wow, what a rough second half for him shooting the basketball. Maybe you adopt a pass-first mentality at this point. Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
No question about it. No flop there. That was a direct shot to the chest.
A few possessions into the fourth quarter, just over a minute played. Diawara, the pass to Hachimura. Here's Diawara. Pass to Brunson. Over George. Brunson with another miss. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
And Kevin, lots of standing around and watching by the defense that time.
And he makes them pay, doesn't he, Greg, with that emphatic slam.
And, guys, that'll get his heart rate up a little bit. I can tell you that. Watch out. He can be a dangerous player when his motor is revved up badly.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
Yeah, and they either have been unwilling or unable to take that shot away.
Thomas, it's a wide open look. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the three-point bucket. And he'll go to the line to shoot three.
Oh, tight defense on Thomas, and he knows how to use that to get to the line.
All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. Scoring breakdown for the Magic.
They bullied the defense here in the paint. Look at all of those buckets inside. Just hard to defend in the paint.
Boy, they showed no hesitation on the mid-range game as well. I thought that was really a big key for them.
The Knicks making a switch here. Shumshe's checked in.
And Thomas has that reputation of being a little shot happy, but the fact is Cam is a pure scorer. He's got a strong handle, he's shifty, and he has a knack for hitting tough shots. And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Bryant the pass to Thomas. Hachimura setting the big for Thomas. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Beyond the arc. And that one's good. Hachimura.
And it's getting late, guys, but all of a sudden they have hope when just a little while ago, it looked like hope was lost.
It's hard not to wonder if maybe they left it until too late. I mean, they finally started to make some things happen, but at this point, they almost have to be perfect the rest of the way.
Knicks trail by 21. And here is Thomas. Over George. Thomas, no good.
Trying to take what the defense allows, but he couldn't get it to go.
Pass to Wolf. Outside, George. Magic moving the ball around. George with the screen on Thomas. Back to George. Just 5 on the clock. And he's good on the 3 ball. George has got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Here's Thomas. Goes up to the stripe. Larson with the rebound.
Open midi right there. That's letting the defense off the hook when you don't cash in.
Clark, you're so familiar with the college game. What's the biggest adjustment for guys coming into the pros?
I think the strength of the NBA players, Kevin, and the pace of play, and then also the number of games. I mean, that's just a lot more than what you see in college, and how you go about preparing for that type of schedule, that type of physical talent, that type of physical wear and tear is something that no college player is usually ready to handle until he goes through it.
Here are the Magic now, following the score by New York. Into the lane. Pass to Wolf. Here's Larson, defended by Bryant. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call.
The first one at the line is good for the Knicks. Josh Hart, he's checked in for Hachimura. Markkanen comes in for Bryant. And it's Bridges in for Cameron Thomas. Spencer Dinwiddie's checked in for Orlando. Now here's Brunson. Hart outside. Three-pointer, Markkanen. Wolf grabs the miss. Wolf got his 6th rebound on the night. Outside for George. Drains it from beyond the arc.
He's just stretching him out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
Yeah, especially with the score being what it is. I mean, you got to tighten it up on D.
Markkanen can't get it to go.
And you know what? If you're the defense, you got him right where you want him. Let him keep shooting those threes because he's been brutal in this half.
And, you know, guys, we've talked about Dinwiddie's height before. Well, he does a good job using that height with these strong finishes.
Now, here's Markkanen. And that one is hammered home.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
Hey, guys standing around spectating, I mean, you got to get in there and get tough.
Here's Dinwiddie, and he uses the glass on the layup. Dinwiddie's got 9 points now in just the second half.
I can't find an excuse for letting Dinwiddie get this positioning inside. I mean, once he has it, you're toast.
For 3, Bridges, and it's Orlando with the rebound. Wolf got his 8th rebound here tonight. Knox misses. The Knicks shooting in the fourth quarter not pretty, down around 29%. Brunson outside. Hart wide open. He fires. No good from outside. Magic have gone 8 of 13 from the field since the start of the fourth, sinking the majority of their shots. Pass to Brunson. Back to Hart. Markkanen sets the pick for Hart. From deep, Brunson. Orlando grabs the miss.
He's missing shot after shot after shot from long range. With time running low, he'd be better off trying something else.
Markkanen looking it over. Pass to Shumshay. Hart outside. Brunson outside. Now, here's Bridges. Second shot opportunity. Up again. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Yeah, Markkanen doing a nice job crashing the glass there. 7 feet tall. This guy making good use of his size on that possession.
Now here's Dinwiddie. Pass to Larson. Here's Wolf. Back to George. George with the screen on Brunson. Here's the three. And there's George. That's good on the assist by Dinwiddie. And it's 9 points for George. Now here's Brunson. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for two. Clark, one suggestion I've heard for All-Star Weekend, a one-on-one competition.
Yeah, it's worth a shot. Anything that would perhaps enhance the competitiveness of All-Star Weekend, I think, would be helpful. They're missing a chance to trim the lead by leaving points at the line. Got to knock down those free throws, especially when you're trying to come back from a deficit.
Time call here. The Magic decide to talk it over.
And Kevin, they've been committing a lot of turnovers here. Taking care of the basketball is the #1 priority right now in that huddle. They've got to tighten it up.
And the Magic making a change here. Orlando's gotten 3 of their 6 three-pointers to fall here in the fourth. Out left to the wing. It's intercepted. Stolen by George. Here's Wolf. The shot's good on the assist by George. George has got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Here's Brunson. Pass to Markkanen. From deep, Wolf grabs the miss. Wolf got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Here's Knox, the rim-rattling two-handed jam.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
Charity stripe shot. Bridges shot. Good.
I'd like to see Mikal shoot more often from the mid-range. He's got a nice stroke here.
99.
With floor spacing so in demand league-wide, Clark, there are non-shooting big men on the chopping block, wouldn't you say?
I agree. I mean, for centers, you've got to have the awareness as far as cutting and moving off the ball and then using what they call circle action in the paint to create an angle for the pass and stay out of the way. Those are things that are part of the game now for the big guys.
And so here's Orlando. After Lauri Markkanen misses from long range. Pass to Wolf. Buries it from three-point range.
And really the story of this second half. One team getting the shots they want, the other not so much.
And that's why you have such a huge gap in the shooting numbers between the teams.
And you see how Brunson's fine-tuned his playmaking ability. That pass on time and on point.
Here are the Magic now. The Knicks making the shot. George sets a screen. Shot clock at 6. Here's Larson. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Hart's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Magic.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And counting tonight's game on the season, they'll now have won 57 games this year.
And in the season finale between these two teams, they seal the deal, making smart adjustments along the way to finish out the year with an impressive 3-1 record against New York.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for the Prophet.
He was doing everything right, and the points came in bunches. Definitely had the hot hand.
He misses the free throw. He doesn't get the second one. 34 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Bridges misses. "20 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Back to Knox. The three. Rebounded by Hart. And so it's Orlando taking this one by a big margin. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. So for Allie LaForce and my colleagues here at the table, Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for being with us. And now, our player of the game, the Prophet.
Last game of the year.
And a peek into the locker room. Players soaking in the last few moments before the game. Some final preparations here. Welcome to a special edition of Sunday Night Basketball here on 2K Sports. This is Brian Anderson, Coach Stan Van Gunten. Well, on the court tonight, Grant, a lot of talent, but also some inexperience.
Well, B.A., these teams are young. Yes, they are. But here's a chance for them both to get a little more seasoning and continue to develop their respective games.
And the starting lineup for the Nets. Green out there with Michael Porter. Then it's Nicholas Claxton. Then there's Saraf. And it's Dimon in at the shooting guard position. Porter gets the bucket.
Well, this is why you got to be right up on Porter Jr. because he's a threat to score off the dribble.
Daniels passes to Fox. Back to Daniels. From deep. The basket's good. Off the assist from Fox.
Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look.
Pass to Porter. Shot clock at 6. And that one's good.
Well, you expect Porter to take his own shot there, but he smartly makes the extra pass.
Adebayo sets a screen. The 3 is up. The rebound by the Nets. Last time they met in Brooklyn.
The last time out, they barely captured a win against this team, and it came down to some key turnovers.
Porter's shot is off. Orlando has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Yep, that one's good. Daniels has gotten his second bucket on the night.
Obviously, Fox has good on-ball instincts. He finds a wide-open guy and quickly feeds him.
Good ball movement here by Brooklyn. And here's Porter outside, rebounded by Daniels. The Magic have gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. Vassell can't get it to go.
Well, I'm surprised that didn't fall for him. We know that's a shot he can hit, and there wasn't much resistance either.
On the wing, Porter. Pass to Saraf. Brooklyn needs to get off the shot here. Rebound collected by Anthony Davis.
Yeah, well, that's a shot the defense is probably going to let him keep taking.
Daniels misses. Brooklyn has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Stolen by Vassell. puts up a deep three. Out to Fox. Pass to Daniels. Adebayo, a screen on Porter. Outside Adebayo. Orlando needs to get off a shot here. Orlando again missing. And so Porter will bring it up for Brooklyn. They trail by 1. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Hornets.
I really think the nail in the coffin was their missed free throws. That's usually an ominous sign.
Yeah, and it can be deflating when you leave all those points at the line. But it generally is a make-or-miss lead.
The Magic shooting just 25% from the field in the first quarter. It's deflected, and they're able to recover. And finished off by Davis. And so the timeout by Jordi Fernandez here. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. Making a change here. Baines checked in. All right, let's take a look at some numbers for him.
He's been playing a larger role in their offense over the past 5 games. And we see that in his usage rate, which has gone up during that stretch. We'll see if they continue to lean on him here tonight.
First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes. Play down low. Here's Saraf. And slammed it home. And a foul. A chance at another point at the line. It's on Devin Vassell.
I'll tell you, those finishes are always extra special when they come from your point guard.
Oh, forget about his passing. Can we see more dunking?
Wow, that is an impressive vertical for a point guard. My goodness.
Here's Daniels. Sinks it from distance. Daniels has gotten his 3rd basket of the night.
Yeah, you want to get him going as soon as possible. Great way for him to start this game.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what, if he gets into a good rhythm early, watch out. I mean, that's the shot to take. He just couldn't get it to go.
And this young Magic team plays a stifling brand of defense, Dan.
Yeah, the best we've seen in Orlando since the Hall of Famer Dwight Howard controlled the paint. That team also had great coaching.
To the inside. Pass to Saraf. Here's Dimon. Now here's Porter. Adebayo with a steal. Shoots over Demon. And Adebayo with the basket. On the assist by Daniels.
Yeah, Adebayo's really good at facing up from mid-range. Buries the jumper there.
Here's Dimon, covered by Daniels. Pass to Claxton. 6 to shoot. Screen by Claxton. To the middle. They need this. And Claxton throws it down.
When it's Draymond in a 2-man game, you know he wants to dish it.
Adebayo sets a screen. Fox the pass to Adebayo. And finished off by Adebayo.
And after putting it down, he dangles from the rim a little.
Man, that's borderline taunting right there, Grant. They're playing with a certain swagger right now. Green for 3. Rebounded by Daniels. Daniels has got his 4th rebound in this one. Pass to Fox. On the wing, Bane. Daniels outside. Lets it fly from 18. Rebounded by Green. Nets trail by 7. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Yeah, not at his most efficient this quarter. He's got to work on finding high percentage shots.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the point.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Magic.
Well, they're in a great flow. The ball's moving. All those assisted buckets means the offense is running well.
And what's more, they're getting their feet wet down there in the paint early on. Not shying away at all, taking it inside. What a great way to start.
For three, Dimon. Orlando with the rebound. They've been playing excellent team basketball. 9 wins in a row.
Well, I think they found something. I like how they're executing. They're playing with a lot of energy. We'll see if they can keep it going.
Pass to Porter. Claxton, a screen on Bane. Here's Porter. Rebounded by Conan Niederhauser.
And he just hasn't been able to get it going this period.
Well, the offense has to look for ways to get him easier shots, better selection. You have to be set up for success.
Orlando shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. Free throw good, Daniels. With the postseason in our sights now, what's more important to have, home court advantage or momentum, Greg?
I'd argue both, B.A. I mean, if I had to choose one, I'd say momentum, just because you want to be peaking at the right time heading into the playoffs.
Hardaway's checked in for Brooklyn. Here's Saraf. He's covered by Fox. Pass to Porter. Can they get it? Nails it from 3. Porter's got 5 now.
And that shot is a confidence builder for Porter Jr. When he's hitting these, you know he's feeling it.
Fox outside. Shoots over Saraf. Claxton with a rebound.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. He's got 7.
Smart play there by Porter. Working his way inside to find a reliable, close-range look.
Pass to Vassell. 4-3. Brooklyn with the board. Claxton's got his 4th rebound in this one. To the wing on the left. Here's Saraf. And that comes off the assist by Green. And now just a 5-point Orlando lead.
And for his position, Green has impressive vision with the ball, helping him find the wide open man.
Green against Bane. Pass to Conan Niederhauser. Fox outside. Orlando moving the ball around. And another miss by Orlando.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Oh, got that bucket in no time at all. And that's now 9 points for Michael Porter.
Stepping in, Porter Jr. Mid-range jumpers are like layups for an elite shooter like MPJ.
And so now a timeout called by Jamal Mosley. He's going to talk it over with his guys. George, he's checked in for Vassell. Let's have a look at the point guards with the highest shooting percentage over the past 10 games. De'Aaron Fox on top.
And the name of the game is efficiency, especially at the point. I mean, to shoot at that clip says a lot about his skill level.
Well, doing all of his jobs to the best of his ability. A point guard a coach can rely on is a dream come true.
Hardaway with a screen on Fox. Back to Hardaway from outside the arc. Rebounded by Conan Niederhauser. Magic leading by 3. And there's a pick. Pass to Daniels. Inside. And the basket by Conan Niederhauser.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
Brooklyn's gone just 1 of 6 from downtown. To the paint. Here's Claxton. It's tipped. And he lobs it up. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
Fox is great operating an offense. He is very skilled setting others up.
Nets trail by 7. In terms of two-way guards, Grant, Desmond Bane is as good as any. What do you see in his game?
Well, just look at him, B.A. Bane is so strong. That really helps him there on the defensive end. And offensively, a lights-out three-point shooter.
It's Daniels with a drive. Here's Conan Niederhauser. Rebound Brooklyn. Claxton's got his 6th rebound on the night. And the Nets shooting a 45% clip from the floor. Here's Porter, and he banks in the layup. Porter's got 14 points for the game.
Well, there's no question he's carrying the load in this quarter, but he's going to need some help.
Takes it inside. Daniels. Porter pulls it in. Now the Nets with it. They're on a 14-4 run. Here's Traore. Had a tough time getting anything going against the Hornets. Outside Porter. Here's the three. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
I just love the ball movement.
Pass to Conan Niederhauser. Fox up top. His numbers are solid, putting up around 18 points a game. And here's Hardaway. Fires for three. That one drops, and it comes off an assist from Porter. And now it's a 4-point Brooklyn lead.
Yeah, shooting it really well in that spot. Hardaway Jr. lives from the corner.
George sets a screen. Pass to Bane. Oh, there's a killer two-hand slam.
Hey, when in doubt, run the defender off the screen.
And you know, with a result like that, we'll see them run it again.
Yeah, defensive breakdown there. Gotta communicate and switch that screen.
And so it's Fox with it. He'll bring it up for Orlando. Trailing by 2. This game coming on the heels of their win versus the Knicks.
Yeah, they were able to execute offensively in a hostile environment, which led to a lot of high percentage shots.
Well, and it's one thing to get the shot you want. It's another to make them. They've got good scorers on this team.
Michael Porter, he's been the guy making things happen for the Brooklyn Nets. He's found his range, hitting 3 triples in the quarter. More 2K action in just a moment. And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. All right, well, a look at how the hustle game has been going for Brooklyn.
Wow, those early blocks are key. They are intimidating their opponents and making them hesitant.
They're also managing to make lots of trouble for their opponent in transition. Right away, they're finding points on the break.
Landry Shamet is out there with Spencer Dinwiddie. Then it's Desmond Bane. Then it's Bam Adebayo. And it's George in at the 4-man position. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Magic. Dinwiddie finds Adebayo. Got a piece of it. To the inside. Traore gets the bucket. And the Nets lead by 4.
And Hardaway isn't known for his passing, but he'll find you when you're open.
Nice shot by George.
Well, he can beat you in a lot of ways. Very challenging to defend.
Here's Traore. He's covered by Dinwiddie. And the foul on the shot. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. And players these days with great ball handling, but occasionally getting away with a carry at times.
Oh, you know, B.A., the old discontinued dribble. I mean, this might be where tracking cameras could start to help because that's such a tough call for an official to assess in the moment.
Parsons checked in for Orlando. And a change for the Nets. Jones is checked in. Magic trail by 4. Dinwiddie outside. Here's Adebayo. And Adebayo slams it in.
Well, that's on the defense there. You can't let Bam get prime-time positioning inside.
Here's Traore, a valuable part of their offense, averaging a little more than 16 a game. Here's Shamet, and the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
And, guys, you cannot allow that in a close game. You have to make it harder than that.
And he says right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
Did you see that? That was one of the best moves I've ever seen.
Picture-perfect execution. He was focused and refused to be denied. Here's Adebayo. Adebayo with the slam.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use 2 hands next time. He knows where he is. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Driving in. Orlando with the rebound.
You got to finish at the rim right there. You hate seeing those opportunities go to waste.
I just love the aggressive finish.
I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam. Hardaway with a screen on Dinwiddie. Hardaway on the wing. Pass to Toure. They set the screen. Over on Adebayo. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. It's on Spencer Dinwiddie. Brooklyn shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight. And the first one at the line is good.
And he didn't go to the line once in the first half. But now he's figuring out how to draw contact and get himself to the line.
Looking at who's out there now for Orlando. Davis, he's checked in for George. Desmond Bane comes in for Larson. Daniels is checked in for Shaman. And De'Aaron Fox is subbed in for Dinwiddie. Back to Daniels. From downtown, that one falls. Coming off Davis' feed. Daniels has got 18 points in the game.
And he was dominant in their last outing. And the same thing here tonight. He is in a terrific groove right now.
Yeah, for sure. He is just oozing confidence. Thinks every shot is going in. They should just keep running sets for him.
Basket's good.
Where's the rim protection? That's just too easy for him.
Oh, that bucket gives him his 7th field goal in 12 tries.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
And Jordi Fernandez wants a timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. Vassell's checked in. Hardaway's checked in for Brooklyn. Here's Saraf, coming off a 16-point game against Charlotte.
And more impressive to me than his scoring was his playmaking. Really an all-around offensive clinic.
Out of bounds. It'll be Orlando's ball. As we approach the playoffs, let's see how the East is looking. You look at Orlando, they're in the pole position right now for the top seed in the conference. And, of course, there's the Nets. They're in 8th place right now.
Well, I think for Brooklyn, they are hoping to win this game and avoid the play-in tournament. However, if they are in it, they should still be favored to win. So it'll be interesting to see how it all goes.
Oh, big finish!
Can you say immediate entry into the highlight reel? Woo, what a dunk, PA.
It's showtime now, man. They've built up a lead, and they're starting to rub it in. And the Nets miss again. Magic leading by 5. Fox outside. Nice spin off the left rim and in.
Their success from mid-range has really set them apart today.
Here's Saraf. He's got 5. Good ball movement here by Brooklyn. Claxton finds Green. Screen by Claxton. 5 to shoot. And the Nets miss again.
Defensive breakdown there, and they got lucky. He's not going to miss too many of those.
He's still feeling it. Cash money. Out of his 14 attempts, he's drained 9 of them.
Very consistent tonight at the offensive end. Right there, he helps fuel the fire.
Here's Saraf. He's covered by Fox. Here's Porter. And that one's good. Porter's got 19 points.
Well, it's been that kind of night for Porter Jr. He's in attack mode.
Vassell outside. Now Davis. His offense has been solid, scoring around 11.5 points a game. Pass to Saraf. Here's Porter. Left side, Hardaway. Lets it go from deep. Davis with a rebound. Davis has got his 6th rebound on the night. Now here's Fox. Down low. Oh, the power! Anthony Davis.
Coming off the screen, Fox draws attention, which creates a window for that pass.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. Demon, he's checked in for Hardaway. Well, with De'Aaron Fox, he may go through peaks and valleys, but he's always dangerous, Dan.
Yeah, B.A., sometimes you watch and think this defense is doing a great job against him. And then he'll drop 15 and a quarter without even breaking a sweat.
And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight.
At the line for the Nets, Michael Porter. 1 shot.
That's good from Porter.
Well, as a 3-level scorer, Porter Jr. remains a key part of this team's offense and how they run their sets.
Orlando again missing. Nets trail by 6. Pass to Saraf. Now Claxton. Right side Porter. Rebound Anthony Davis. Davis has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Here's Daniels. And down it goes. 2 points. Daniels has got 26 points.
And they found a nice flow offensively here in the second period.
And so the timeout by Jordi Fernandez here. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. And over the last 10 games, these are the league's best rebounding squads. Number 1, the Magic.
And over the last 10 games, this team has brought it to the glass. Everyone is getting involved and trying to help one another secure boards.
Here's Saraf. He's got 5. Porter a screen. From behind the arc. Orlando with the rebound. Davis has got rebound number 8 now. Daniels against Porter. And here's Vassell from the arc. Brooklyn pulls it in. Porter's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Pass to Saraf. Over to the left wing. Vassell comes with a double. Outside. Green. Porter from outside. Rebound, Anthony Davis.
Well, he started out with 3 triples in the first quarter, but he hasn't been able to connect from distance here in the second.
And so Porter will bring it up for Brooklyn. 8-point game. And here's Claxton. Oh, he tries a 3. Kept alive. Puts up a 3. That shot off. Orlando has gone just 1 of 5 so far this quarter from 3. Daniels passes to Vassell. Back to Daniels. The rebound by Dimon. Nets trail by 8. Pass to Green. Stolen by Davis. The big man Davis attacking and finished off by Davis.
The amazing thing about AD, you don't have to create for him. He's a big man who can create for himself.
That's just a great pass. Excellent vision to see the open spot in the defense and lead him to the score.
Fox the pass to Davis. Daniels outside. Vassell outside. Cranes the triple. Vassell's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
Well, Vassell has the range to create a lot of trouble at the arc.
Vassell comes with a double. Green, a screen for 3. Dimon sinks the tray.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Daniels finds Davis. Out to Fox. Clock at 6. Daniels tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. Nets trail by 8. Pass to Saraf. Here's Dimon. to the middle. And Claxton gets the bucket. Claxton's got 4 points this quarter.
And off the jump, they were effective from deep. I don't know why they haven't continued to fire from out there.
It's Fox with a drive. And finished off by Davis.
So effective in screener rolls. When Davis cuts hard like this, he's capable of getting quality looks.
Here's Dimon. He had a 27-point outing in their last game against Charlotte. Here's Claxton. And, yep, it's good. 10 points here for Nick Claxton.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
And it's Fox missing.
Well, clearly it hasn't been his best game offensively, but collectively, they've still found a way to get the lead.
Pass to Dimon. And here's Green from the arc. Green able to hit from 3.
One of the primary ways Green helps this offense, operating as a stretch big.
Daniels outside. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Now, early on, he was forcing his way to the line. But in the second period, he's kind of taking what the defense gives him.
Orlando shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight. No good on the free throw. That one's no good.
Rare sight. How often does he fail to capitalize at the line?
And there's Porter on the assist by Green. Porter's got 24 points.
And making it look easy. Even with aggressive coverage, Porter Jr. finds a way to score.
Oh, got a piece of it. And stolen by Claxton. Here's Dimon. Count that one. Dimon's got 5 points now this quarter. Oh, another lead change. 6 total in the first half.
And this is the battle we were hoping to see.
On the wing, Vassell. Puts up a deep 3. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. Brooklyn out in front.
Daisy. Girl. What is up with you? Acting like I'll never take you out. Just came to say hello. Daisy, come here. Hey, baby kid.
They're up by 1. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back in a moment.
Make some noise and get ready for the fan half-court shot. Please direct your attention to center court. Drums.
What's wrong?
And thinking about the shot. Nice drive. Let's hear it for the participant.
Embarrassed.
Welcome. First up on the agenda tonight, let's see how the Rookie of the Year race is shaping up.
I think it's fair to say we know how this probably is going to shake out, but crazier things have happened.
And now, guys, looking at our game, Michael Porter Jr., just incredible so far.
You like how he's attacking on the interior, going after those high-quality looks. I mean, they tried to hassle him defensively, but to no avail.
Yeah, many of his points came in heavy traffic, something he better get used to. And that'll do it for us. Thanks for stopping by. We'll head back down to Brian Anderson and crew for the start of...
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. The Nets with the lead. Kicking off the second half, here's Jordi Fernandez's 5. We've got Nicholas Claxton. Saraf is out there with Dimon. Then it's Michael Porter, and it's Green in at the power forward. Dimon, that's good. Dimon's got 7 points in the game.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Yeah, I like how they're establishing their interior presence right away. That's going to collapse the defense and create other opportunities.
Daniels, that one's true.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Pass to Bane. About a minute played here in the second half. Adebayo sets a screen. 6 on the shot clock. Daniels passes to Bane. Off target with the 3.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Back to Green. Oh, look at Green getting his inside.
Very little resistance around the rim right now. That's the 5th straight bucket they've given up in the paint.
George sets a screen. Daniels with it. Green picks him up. Inside. It's stolen by Green. Pass to Saraf. Inside. Denied by Adebayo.
That's great anticipation by Bam. He sees the game so well, doesn't he?
Opportunistic basketball. Gets a great look at the three in transition.
You know, most people don't know that Bam isn't Adebayo's real first name.
No, B.A., it's actually Idris. When he was young, he was watching cartoons and flipped the coffee table over. After that, his mother started calling him Bam Bam, and it stuck.
Pass to George, and stolen by Green. Oh, Draymond finishing himself.
And can't forget where Green is in transition because he keeps himself ready to score in these situations.
Outside Bane, the three is up. Rebound Brooklyn.
Well, it's been a frustrating night for him at the offensive end, just not able to give them any kind of a lift.
Pass to Dimon. There's the triple. And it's Bane with the rebound.
Excellent work defensively. That's how you guard a three-point shooter of his caliber.
Daniels outside, shoots over Demon. Orlando again missing. And he ends that fast break chance. An intentional foul. That's a textbook example of the transition take foul rule. Brooklyn shooting their 7th attempt at the foul line in this one.
It's looking great.
Substitution on the court.
Nets leading by 6. Here's Demon. Oh, a nice one-handed slam right there.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
Well, that's too easy. As he says, let me add to my highlight.
And so now a timeout called by Jamal Mosley. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. Pass to Shaman. Now here's George. Vassell outside. Shot clock at 5. George a screen on Porter. Back to George. To halt the run. He buries it from 3. George has got his second bucket on the night.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
And here's Porter outside. Rebound by the Magic. Adebayo's got 4 rebounds in the game. Adebayo sets a screen. It's Vassell with the drive.
Yeah, Vassell.
Jam that one home.
Well, sometimes you forget how long and quick Vassell is. A lethal combination on the drive.
Pass to Claxton. Back to Green. Here's Dimon. Launches it.
He's off.
He can't get it to go.
I can't believe he missed that 3. Regardless, that's not a shot the defense should be given.
It's George on the wing. Here's Shaman. Porter pulls it in. Pass to Saraf. Oh, from deep. They get it back. Goes back up. The shot off that time.
Yeah, you wonder what is he thinking right now. He's not shooting the ball well, and shots like that only hurt his team more.
Adebayo from long range. And that one falls. His 5th basket in 7 tries.
Look at the range from Adebayo. Confident stroke.
Claxton against Adebayo. Back to Porter.
Oh, yeah.
Here's Shaman. George sets a screen. It's George on the wing for the lead. And it's good on the lay-in. And the Magic lead by 2.
Keeping pace here. That's an excellent move inside.
The Nets have gotten 6 of their first 12 shots to drop in this third. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, B.A. Those who've worked with Nets coach Jordi Fernandez rave about his people skills. He said, quote, "Am I very good at it? I don't know, but I try because I think it's important. When you have that relationship, especially in the tough moments, is when you can break through and be successful. Without it, it's tough, so you try to build it." Guys?
Thank you, Allie. So the Nets making a switch here. And let's have a look at the teams who have collected the most blocks this season. Fifth best, the Nets.
They're quick to help each other, and they have some tremendous athletes with a nose for the ball.
They get back on track, and he jams it home with authority.
Hey, when in doubt, run the defender off the screen.
And you know, with a result like that, we'll see them run it again.
Yeah, defensive breakdown there. Gotta communicate and switch that screen.
Pass to George. Ooh, good finish at the rack off the slick feed. George has got 5 points now this quarter.
They were totally in sync on that play. Targeted the pass beautifully.
Now Claxton. Soft touch off the glass. Claxton's got 14 points.
Well, that's what you're looking for. Shots from point-blank range.
Pass to Conan Niederhauser. That one's good for 2. Conan Niederhauser's got his second bucket of the night.
Just so successful getting the ball inside and finding those great looks.
Here's Dimon. Right wing. Here's Saraf. He's got 5. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Good. 7 points in the game.
Well, the screen is what gave him space to make his move.
Count the basket. And the Magic lead by 2.
And you look at how they've come out in the second half. It's almost like night and day.
Yeah, you can see it in the hustle stats. These guys have come out with a different mindset and seem much more motivated here in the second half.
Green against George. To the middle. Here's Claxton. And Claxton throws it down.
Making sure of it with the two-hand slam, B.A.
Yeah, I don't blame him. With the score this tight, you cannot take a chance here. To the paint. Here's Conan. Oh, my goodness! Fired at home!
Oh, indeed! Nice. Oh, save that for the dunk contest. That flush was so extra.
Whether or not this game is close, he's the same guy. Focused on finishing firm at the rim.
The value of good ball movement isn't lost on this squad.
Pass to Shaman. There's a screen. Throws it up high. The shot that time not on target. Some solid defense from Claxton. Saraf. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Saraf's got 4 points this quarter.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense.
And so now a timeout called by Jamal Mosley. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Daniels checked in for Shaman. Brooklyn making a switch here. Now a moment to take a look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it's been trending for Devin Vassell.
Well, his scoring has dipped over the last few seasons, and sometimes that can be cause for concern. But it doesn't always tell the full story. You have to consider his role, his usage, as well as the other ways he contributes.
Look out!
Wow! Oh, my goodness! I almost can't believe what I saw. Incredible!
I'm speechless, man. I'm speechless. Outside Hardaway. Hits a three-pointer. Hardaway's got 6 points.
Throughout the second half, they've achieved excellent efficiency on the offensive end.
It's George on the wing. Fires the 3. Daniels misses. Brooklyn leading by 3. Here's Toure. Rebounded by Daniels. Daniels has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Oh, a great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and a nasty jam.
Woo-wee! What a big finish out of the backcourt.
That might be exactly what they needed at this point of the game.
Yeah, what a huge dunk. Making a statement right there.
George sets a screen. Pass to Larson. 3-pointer. It's good. Set up beautifully by George. George has got 3 assists now in this one. We've got 1:13 left in the third quarter.
Aggressive move, but that was great D to prevent the easy bucket.
On the wing, Daniels. He's got 34. Fires in the triple.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. They should continue to ride the hot hand.
Here's Traore. Give him 8 points now. Down low. And a nice finish on the layup.
Well, he sends it inside where they can get a high percentage look. That's just great basketball.
Here's Larson, defended by Hardaway. Orlando moving the ball around. George sets a screen. Daniels passes to George. Here's Larson, defended by Hardaway. George outside. On the wing, Daniels. Second chance shot. George sets a screen. They shoot again! And Daniels with the layup. Daniels has got 13 points here in the second half alone. That takes us to the end of the third quarter. What a game. Neither team giving ground. Orlando ahead, up 3. And time to step away quickly, but we'll be back in no time with the start of the fourth quarter.
Kitty.
And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
Yeah, that's high-level playmaking. He makes it look easy, but it's not.
We've reached the fourth quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. We've got Anthony Davis. He's out there with Bam Adebayo. And it's Larson in at the 3, the small forward. That's who's out there for Orlando. Pass to Hardaway. The 3-ball. Orlando grabs the miss. They held a 12-point lead earlier. Outside Davis. Here's Daniels. Hits the trifecta. Daniels has got 5 points now this quarter.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
Yeah, and where has the defense been? They've been content to let them fire away. They've got to close out to the arc. But when they're playing off you, you have to make them pay. And he could.
Gets the 3-ball to go. And now it's an 11-point Magic lead.
This game's taken on a whole new look thanks to this run.
Yeah, but we know momentum can flip the other direction very quickly. You can't get complacent now.
Here's Daniels. Oh, a rim-rattling two-handed jam.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. Kicks it out to Hardaway. And we've made our way through just over a minute and a half of this fourth quarter. And yes, another basket.
And this guy is just a historically great scorer.
And he stands alone with the 5th most career 50-point performances. Pass to Porter. Rebound by the Magic. Daniels has got his 7th rebound here tonight. Let's go with a 3. No good there.
He's got a nice feel for that crossover, but you still have to finish.
And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Traore. And the Nets making a change here. Claxton's checked in. Magic leading by 13. With the drive. Oh my! Throw it down!
That is ridiculous.
And this kind of sick slam is just one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now, B.A.
You know, there's an edge the way they play and a confidence they're not afraid to show. Pass to Hardaway. And that's good for 2.
You don't have to ask Hardaway twice. If the shot's available, he'll take it.
Here's Orlando. They're on a 14-4 run. And here's Adebayo for 3. That's basket number 6 in 8 tries.
They're really employing a deep range initiative here in the 4th, and it's working.
Yeah, it's always a little risky to lean this hard on the three-point shot. But when you're knocking him down, you might as well keep riding.
Here's Traore, pocket 6. Rebound, Anthony Davis. Davis has got 11 rebounds in the game. Here's Daniels. Shot is good, off the back rim and in. Daniels has got 53 points.
His scoring is a big reason why they're up right now. Let's see if they can close it out.
Pass to Hardaway. Jacks up a 3. Adebayo grabs the board. Adebayo's got his 6th rebound on the night. Hardaway against Daniels. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. It goes on Tim Hardaway.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
Daniels taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
And he makes a first. De'Aaron Fox is checked in for Orlando. And that's good as he hits both shots. And we continue to see the value of NBA franchises climb. Grant, are you glad you got in when you did?
Oh, yes, I am. I think beyond, though, the dollars and cents, it's just the joy of having a hand in the growth of this game and this league that we all love so much.
After draining 3 triples in the first half, he doesn't have any in the second half. I know he's disappointed, but he needs to remain aggressive.
Here's Traore. He's covered by Fox. Claxton a screen on Daniels. Looking to win the run. It's good. Magic leading by 20. Adebayo sets a screen from deep three-point land. Rebound Brooklyn. Up top, Porter. Checked by Davis. Porter gets the bucket. Porter's got 30 points.
Yeah, despite them being behind, he's been impressive. But he can't do it all by himself.
Daniels passes to Davis, and he drains it. A solid 5 for 6 now.
Yeah, between his length and touch, Davis is the perfect interior player.
Here's Traore. Outside Porter. Here's Traore. He's covered by Fox. Just 5 on the clock. Traore can't hit.
Yeah, just hasn't been able to find his rhythm offensively, and that's having a ripple effect.
So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. Grant, you're involved with helping the NBA grow the game globally. How important are those initiatives?
You know, BA is very important. To watch how the game has grown over the last 30 years that I've been connected with the NBA is quite staggering. But there's more work to be done. So every initiative, every appearance, every camp, every game is so vitally important as we continue to spread the game of basketball all over the world.
Here's Demon. Sinks that one from the post.
Well, you love assisted hoops. That's good offense.
And here's Fox. Daniels outside. Lets the 3 fly. The rebound by the Nets. Porter's got 11 rebounds in the game. Here's Dimon. Back to Green. Pass to Saraf. The 15-footer. Count it. Now 5 of 11 for the game.
Yeah, the more he knocks those down, the more confidence this coaching staff's going to have in him.
Daniels outside. To the inside. And stolen by Claxton. And Claxton throws it down.
Talk about taking advantage of the opportunity.
How about the anticipation right there that led to the steal? Then he goes straight to the bucket.
Turning great defense into great offense. That's the kind of stop you're looking for.
Showing off the major hop. Wow! Look at Fox. Get up and finish with some power.
Here's Green. Rebounded by Conan Niederhauser.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
The drive by Daniels. He got it again! Sensational!
Oh, make that 61 points.
Everything is going his way right now. Outside Porter. Well, a lot of eyes focused on NBA officiating, but where their eyes are focused is also a topic.
Yeah, the league's able to track officials' position on the court and even tell where they're looking. And you cross-check that with the results and train them where to be and where to keep watching.
And he's going for the oop here! And stolen by Claxton. To the paint. And for the better part of a decade now, the league allowing players to wear any sneaker color. It's catching on, Stan. What color are those you're wearing? Is that lime green?
Well, Brian, you know I've always been known for my fashion sense. I'm something of an icon, and when I come on camera, people are watching because they want to know what the next fashion trend is. So yes, tonight these are lime green. Tomorrow, we'll just have to see.
Nets trail by 15. Outside Porter. Good ball movement here by Brooklyn. Here's Demon. Orlando with the rebound. 22 was their biggest lead. Dinwiddie with it. Puts up a deep three. Oh, it doesn't go.
Finding space on the perimeter, but he couldn't capitalize.
Now Porter, beyond the arc. Oh, it's off target.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
Now here's Dinwiddie. Here's Knox. Oh, Claxton with a rebound.
Well, if you give him that shot again, I'm willing to bet he nails it, especially with that lack of defensive effort.
I love the show of force by Green, putting the defense on notice with the jam.
What a sensational move captured from the Connected Cam, sponsored by AT&T. It's Shamet on the wing. He's guarded by Porter. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. He drills the wide-open jumper.
Well, that's the part of Porter Jr.'s game that can take him to the next level.
Ooh, it doesn't go. Orlando leading by 11. Now Dinwiddie. From downtown. Knocks down the trifecta.
And he's not taking it easy on them at all. I mean, we all know he's going to keep pouring it on.
And defensively, that kind of effort is just not going to cut it.
Outside Green. Screen by Claxton. Oh, the stuff!
Using his superb court vision, Green is able to routinely find his open teammate.
Orlando's gone 4 of 8 from three-point land during the fourth. Here's Dinwiddie. A minute 4 left in the fourth quarter.
Excellent coverage defensively, making it hard on him.
Well, with a comeback out of range, we can put a bow on this one. Good performance for the Magic.
I was really impressed with their attitude today, Graham. Competitive game, they battled through every step of the way.
And BA, can you say big-time effort and energy? I mean, just a tremendous performance. They were well deserving of this win.
And the wins have been piling up for them. Tonight will be their 58th of the year.
And so with this win, they'll end this season series dead even at 2 wins apiece.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for the Prophet.
Well, as a coach, it's so fun to watch a player dominate the game offensively like he did in this one.
With the shot. Oh, the shot is off. So it's the Magic winning this one easily. A clean win, and one where they clearly showed better energy.
Yes, so true. They put on a show here at home, and I really think they had that extra swagger and confidence, too.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Coach Stan Van Gundy, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. As we leave, we present our player of the game.
Darren Peterson won Rookie of the Year. Where's my phone? I'm gonna order some chocolate milk. They close at 10. Okay. I gotta make sure. want some chocolate milk. I just wanna rollie, rollie, rollie with a dab of ranch. I already got some designer to hold on my pants.